I lived in Silverlake. I went to for a very, 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 very brief moment. I went to John Marshall High School. Very interesting encounter in John Marshall High School. I didn't know they had gang. I didn't know back then there was a black gang out there. I didn't know that. I was going to school. I was living off of Sunset Boulevard by what's my cross street? Because I lived off of Sunset and what I want to say, like Mitchell Torina or something like that there. I lived in Silverlake, but off Sunset. Now this was interesting to me. I didn't know there was a group down there called the Mirada Hustlers. And the Mirada Hustlers was Crips. I didn't know this. I'm in Hollywood. That's East Hollywood. So I'm like going to school and I'm like, I'm from South Central, West Adams. I'm used to this, I'm used to how we do. I'm like 16, 17, I'm like 16. So I'm fully active, I'm indoctrinated, I'm used to this LA drama. I'm going to school out there, man, and I'm in Hollywood. I said, cool, I'm going to school in Hollywood. I just got out of camp. I don't want to get in no trouble. I ain't worried about it. I'm finna get my education. I'm finna do something. Man, I'm going to school. I swear to you, and this is how I'm thinking my first day of school, right? I'm walking to school, my first day of school. I am walking down Hyperion. You know Hyperion is out on Sunset? I'm walking down Hyperion. Look, this is my first day of school. In my mind, I'm outside of this. In my mind, I'm way outside this here. I'm in Hollywood. I'm not expecting none of this. I'm finna go to school. I'm finna do better than I ever done, be more than I ever was. I'm finna go and get good grades. I ain't gotta worry about no gangs, no drama. Man, I'm walking to school, walking down Hyperion, and going on my way to school. Walk past a group of dudes that's standing around out here to going to the school. Man, I walk past these I had a red sweatshirt on and I'm walking to school. I'm walking past and the motherfucker look at me and say, "What's up, cuz?" That fucked my whole frame of thought up because I wasn't in that state of mind. I'm back in my LA now I'm on my South Central state of mind. Now I'm at this motherfucker going crazy. We out there. I got into a fight on campus and all kind of shit because these dudes all went. It's King and it's Marshall. King is the junior high, and that's at Hyperion, like right when you come down Sunset, and John Marshall was way down the way. I'm trying to think, because John Marshall was way up in there. But you wouldn't think that there were gangs down there. You wouldn't even think there were black people down there. That's what shocked me. It shocked me to see all those black people down there. I was at John Marshall, though. It was crazy because when I say they was out there, listen to this. Listen to this. This is what I mean when I say they were out there. They had a group. I'm talking about, now think about this. I'm walking down Hyperion off of Sunset, right? I am walking north, going in, like toward Griffith Park, going that way. I'm walking this way. My mind is somewhere else. I ain't even tripping. I think I had a folder in my hand or something. I'm walking to school. Man, my mind, I said, well, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for, man. I got a chance. You know what I mean? I just got out of jail. I don't want to go back. Man, my dude called me cuz, and I swear that right there, I forgot everything I was thinking when he said that, right? But it tripped me out because I'm way out here. And this was what was a trip. You had Star King, I think it's called Star King Junior High. And that's like when you first, this is the same way that I said how we used to walk to school. Them dudes, I would come out and I walk down Sunset. So I'll hit Hyperion. And I'm walking down Hyperion, but I would see them around the donut shop or somewhere down there, like like the early morning eat spot or whatever. I see them around them areas. But that spot would be like near Sunset or Virgil, down that way, right? So they would transition in a group. Then you had the group, like the little brothers that went to the junior high. Then you had the high school dudes. Say like when I walk to school, I see the whole group of them, right? So when I'm walking, I'm gonna watch the group and I'm gonna watch the smaller part of the group gonna fall off. While the older dudes are still going to school. They still walking. But it was interesting because there was a lot of these dudes. I was trying to figure out where they came from, but it was a group called Mirada Hustlers out there. I don't even know if that's still around, but it was a trip to me. But that's where I ended up after I left here.